Thank you for listening to this episode.
And follow the podcast on social media by finding @Prestigious_pod. And if you'd like to be coached on how to live a more prestigious life, you can reach out to me, Chris Beane, @ChrisBeaneOfficial, or by emailing the podcast directly at prestigiousInitiative@gmail.com.
Lastly, sign up for our newsletter either through social media or on our website.
Hey everyone, it's Chris Beane here from the Prestigious Initiative. If you're looking to level up your life and unlock your full potential, I've got some exciting news for you. My recent guest, Joel Gandara, has an incredible program called 31 Days to Become a Better Man. Joel has packed years of life-changing insights into this easy-to-read book, guaranteed to help you rethink your shortcomings and redefine what it means to be a man in today's world. But that's not all. Joel also offers powerful one-on-one sessions and group classes to guide you on your journey. And he has a special offer for the Prestigious Initiative listeners. You can get $19.99 off the program when you use code PRESTIGIOUS at checkout. Don't wait. Take your first steps towards becoming the best version of yourself today. Visit 31dailychallenges.com and use the code PRESTIGIOUS for your discount. And now back to the show.
Exactly. So getting it just so beautiful. And it's amazing, isn't it? That we're such little babies here on earth that we have to be reminded how to breathe and to connect with ourselves. When we look at like extraterrestrials or movies or things that people experience or, in the world or whatever, oh, they're telepathic. They've got spaceships that they're able to move and intuitive with their mind. This is where we're going. We feel the changes in the world. We see leaders that are around us. We see things that are so transparent now. It's like, oh my gosh, somebody was talking, I think it was one of my family members. They're like, Aundrea, I love you. Like you're practical and you're spiritual. It makes sense to me. I get it. You just seem like you're like so full of energy, but you can be practical in everything that you say is practical. It is about learning your interior, breathing the basics of who we are. We have to master before we want all of these other things. Yes. Are we going at a rapid rate now? Yes, we are. Okay, they are. But one of my family members, they were talking about our different leaders. And I said, all that is that leader that is in the country is a collective consciousness of the country. It is vomiting out and showing all its true colors and its victimhood and its clashing and its anger. It's all right in front of us. It's right there in front of us. And we're like, wow. And then what are people doing? They're judging. And they're saying this and that, and they're actually adding more momentum and energy into that, which is fine. It'll come to a head. It's got to until we're so conscious of like, how in the heck did we think that killing and downplaying everybody and talking bad about people and judging, and how have we as a society accepted that within ourselves first? And that we're vomiting and judging a leader or whatever, which is a direct reflection of that collective consciousness of that group of people, society, country that is right in front of your face. It's a reflection of every single one of us and what we're dealing with. So guess what? You start with the breath. People that are conscious and that are in their power are more powerful than a million people that are not. How could you know that if people are not conscious, have not taken the practical, the things that are basic and mastered those things? How can they argue with me? So we can do this right now. I want to take you because I'm an action person, right? And what I mean by that is that we can talk about this, and I have already thrown so much out there to get people on all sorts of different tangents that will bring them back to themselves. That is my ammo. I don't want people to believe me. I don't need them to believe me. I want people to get to know who they are, because I want to play with people on that, because things flow and are fun and everything starts working out and synchronicities start happening. The vitality of who you are starts to support your whole entire life. So things aren't time consuming, right? That all of a sudden you have the housekeeper, you have the cook. This is just in general, right? You have all these people that help you with the basic things so that you can go out and play and have a great time for 4 hours with your children and and be a child again and remember who you are and how to be curious and live in the mystery and all those lighter things in life. How to be creative and imaginative, how to turn all that is the intuition. But you believe in your imagination and intuition. The intuition brings you back home into creativity and imagination, because that is where everything starts and is created from anyways. It's not about, I want to manifest this. No, you have to learn how to create it first. And that's through our intuition, creativity, and imagination. Oh, I don't know. I can't. The imagination, the creativity. Oh, you can't do that kind of stuff. I can't. Says who? They also said that we couldn't do, the internet, that we couldn't, have really fast cars that go 200 miles an hour, 0 to 60, in 3 seconds or 2.2 seconds, I think it is now. Like some of the, what do you mean? So you're going to listen to all those people? What happens if we were completely in our power and we were able to access our superpowers? That's what happens when you are in your authenticity. The more powerful you get, the more powerful you get, the more powerful you get. You think the people that are profiting on you, they don't know this? They don't know some of this stuff, those 1% or those 5%ers? You don't think that they know that? How are they doing it? Do they want to keep, or do they care about our well-being? Maybe some of them do. But we have to care enough about our own well-being and our breath and who we are. It starts with the breath. So into action. We have only a little bit of time. I want to open this up and being able to ask people to be able to breathe in this moment right now and to be able to feel what happens in the body. Another way that people can get to know themselves, record themselves through a meditation. You don't have to shut off the brain. You don't have to do that. We want to learn how to feel. Going to the 0 point and neutral point, you will learn how to do naturally. And people that are in the world right now, especially in the Western world, you have to distract with something that you feel, or maybe that you're hearing or feeling, in order to have enough of a distraction sometimes to turn off that damn brain and be able to move forward. Breathing. Okay, my name is Aundrea Sides. Getting back to full basics. We're going to go on a little journey here. We're going to go ahead and breathe in through our nose. We're going to fill up every single part of our body. We're going to make this power packed as fast as we possibly can and activate all of our feelings, feed our cells, fill our energy back out. As we're breathing, we're going to connect with something called light, with something called so when you're staring into the sun or you're looking at a light bulb, imagine as you're breathing in, you're connecting with this light. And because we are our own creators, and that we can follow our own feelings and thought, coming up with our own ideas that feel good, we're breathing in, we're connecting with the light, and boom, we're asking this light to completely clarify our mind, to clean it so that I can think well, so that I can feel well, that for the whole day here, that I will be clarified. I'm bringing in light, disconnecting anything that is outside of me, all the different distractions on social media or thank you so much for being there. I don't have anything against you, but I want to know who I am and I want to have a clear head. Bringing in that light through the ears, opening, expanding. And people will be able to recognize this in my frequency, because we're all frequency, that I've done this once or twice. And people will be able to feel that. Opening the ears. And I'm not doing it for people. People have to decide. Opening the ears, opening the nose, opening the mouth. This is all light coming in through the breath. And when you expand and you inhale, you imagine the light. When you exhale, you imagine the light getting larger around you and more clearer. Mind, eyes, nose, throat, mouth, so that I may know the truth, I may speak the truth, that I may hear the truth, that I focus what's on exterior of me, that I want to know the truth, what matches to me. Taking a deep breath in, sucking that breath in all the way into the chest, shoulders, arms, fingers. See what I'm doing? People can do this themselves just to focus their mind so that they can feel back into their body. Feeling this illumination through the lungs, feeling it focusing interior-wise, right in the center of focus in the chest, and breathing out, expanding that light all around us, feeling our body, being aware of where it feels heavy, where it feels light. Okay? I want to be able to breathe with more ease. I want to every breath that I take in, that I want my body and my whole energetic field to be able to filter any toxins, and I want the purest air. Thank you so much. Yes, are we more powerful than what already exists? Better believe we are. You better believe we are. And that's how everything needs love, even the pollution. Us damning it, being able to judge it and do everything, it just makes more attention to it. Or we bless it from our inside, our light. I'm empowered. No, it's not fantasy. This is what I want to create in my world. The other things on the exterior, no, that's pollution. That's going to go in your body. Da, 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 da. Okay, do you want to believe that, or do you want to believe in the power of who you are? I am creating a filter and I'm bringing illumination into my body. And I would like to get the purest and clean air. So if that where you're living and you don't believe that or whatever, you will not believe of circumstances. This is just an example. We're going all over, but we're really not. Oh, wow. I just got a job offer in, I don't know, Montana. And it's the cutest little town. And oh my God, they've got the cleanest air in the United States. And it aligns with my schools and my job and blah, blah, blah. This is the power that we have, right? The support that we need, or we can create the support also from wherever we're at. Okay, breathing in into the solar plexus, our power center. We feel any discomfort within, we're also filling up and we're illuminating the spine. Back out. Where are we? We're right here with me and you, aren't we? Wow. Breathing in the gut. Who cares if I'm making noises? This is your own body. If you're feeling things inside of yourself and you don't have the mastery yet, and this is what Vitality Unleashed Live does, is that we provide tools for people when they start feeling things inside of their body that feel a little heavy, that be able to take through a heart center and logical way to clear these things so that you can feel lighter, self-heal, bring in the wholeness, be able to feel lighter in the gut, the lungs. We're not hunched over all the time. How we show up in the world. You're not supposed to hide. The more that you breathe in and you do light, you walk into a room, fill up that whole, I don't care how uncomfortable people make you feel. You fill up that room with your beauty, with your light. You bring things to you. You don't believe in everybody else's stories that are about you, but you only know that when you start getting the confidence by starting with breath, filling up with the light, asking yourself questions. Oh, okay, when I'm breathing in, I feel something in my belly. What would it take for me to know what this emotional thing is in my belly is and to be able to release it? Can I do that myself? Or do I need to ask 10 doctors and they can give me all their opinions and focus on it and actually make it possibly worse? Or is it okay to take the antibiotic or whatever? Would that help me out? And can I harmonize with that? And can I be okay with that? Yeah, sure, sure. You have to harmonize with it. We have that power. Connecting to the light. Down our, wherever you feel it. For me, going down the legs. Bringing that light, connecting, bringing our toes and our feet onto the earth. Wow, that breath is coming up. Now I'm feeling the support. I'm feeling this energetic presence of where I'm at under my feet. What is that? Ooh, these woo-woo people talk about that sometimes. What? I'm connecting to the earth. I'm feeling myself, and now I'm feeling how I connect with all things. Whoa. So guess what? Once you start doing that, you know where you're connected and where your thoughts and judgments and where people are siphoning you. Because you're bringing your presence with that breath. You're connecting to the earth. You're connecting with the cosmos and what is outside of you. Yes. Is that a little bit more breath work down the road? Sure. Can you get there? Absolutely. The more far and in deep that you go with the present moment, everything becomes available to you. It's not about, oh, let me see. I want to know about ETs and how Mother Earth, and I've got to read a million science books. You can take a tenth of that time and get a million times more wisdom just for some breath work and being able to feel your subtle energies. Oh my God, I'm breathing. Oh God, why did I think about my mom when my gut felt like that? What is that all about? What is this connection with mom? And in my gut, is she okay? Am I okay? Okay, now Vitality Unleashed, what we do is we take people through steps so that they can uncover that in a feeling and logical sequence every single time so that they can get answers to who they are inside. Not me projecting and telling you that it was mom or dad or whatever. You have to get those answers. Oh, I felt bad because, I'm yelling at my kids too much, or that, that I really feel like I want to do this for them, but I keep on stopping myself because I'm blocked here. What's going on? What is this pattern from the past? I'd like to be able to clear it and just be over it from the root. Done. You don't have to go through 100 different things. We get it from the root. There it is. Cool. And then all of a sudden, your life is looking differently. The way that you respond to mom, the way that you respond to women in your life, the way you respond to whatever, it is different. It has shifted your perspective completely. This is when you do really focused work. But in order to know and do focused work that is this poignant, that can change your life in a moment's notice, you have to have these tools and know yourself and what you're feeling. It can't be just like, oh, let me pick up the phone and ask my friend on what this is. No, they can support you. They can hold the breath. They can hold energy for you. They can say, hey, this is really great. Sounds woo woo, but it's not. It's just creative thinking. People can do it in their own way. You and I are sitting here. I'm not connected to you. I am looking at you. You are magnificent. You're practical. And what is happening with your body, right? Like I'm looking at you and I'm seeing you in your own light as you're breathing. And I'm like, wow, look at this guy. He's pulsating. He's starting to expand. He's moving. And as I'm looking at this energy, it's not me working through myself to you. That's none of my freaking business. I am looking at you as a powerful being that is connected to the earth, the cosmos, and that you have your own divine knowing and belief system that works for you. I honor it. I know it. I feel it. Yum. Doesn't that feel good? Doesn't that feel wonderful? And this light is pouring all on top of you. This is the highest truth of who you are. I honor you. I feel it. Doesn't that make you feel fantastic?
It does. Yeah.
Yes, it does. This is how we're supposed to be looking. This is how we're supposed to be connecting with each other. The momentum of other people supporting you. I don't want to do your work. That's none of my damn business. Excuse me. It's just not. I know that you can do this on your own. And because I've done the work, people can feel the truth barometer of what I'm saying. They can feel the passion, the frequency of it. And it's not me being even a cheerleader. That's not even my thing. People feel my frequency because I've done the work. I have done the discipline. I know who I am, and I want people to play and know who they are because it's so much fun. It truly is fun. And this is what our children know and the young people know, while we're trying to busy tell them what about the past and who they need to be and how they need to conform and that they need to wear this uniform like everybody. No, we need a new way to be able to create and to be able to support our youth and the way, and then things happen. You don't need to make a to-do checklist. You already know what to do because you feel that connection with that person. The inspiration comes between the two, and we feel vital. We feel alive. Yes, we are needing this so much in the Western world right now. I mean, does this feel better? Or does when we're watching the TV and numbing out and judging everybody and looking to see what's working for us over there, and then we wonder why we feel lost? Turn the tube off. Sit for a moment, breathe, ask yourself some freaking questions with some curiosity. And if you're bored with it, go put your hand on the ground somewhere. Freaking feel the emotions. Get angry. Get sad. Feel something to be able, and that it's okay to feel. Because if you're not even wanting to feel or know yourself, you are numb. Ooh, I don't know who this is for. I don't know who this is for. This is not just for me. This is not just for you. Somebody's going to be tuning in and connecting to this and feeling this. There is nothing wrong with getting angry and throwing a fit and going out and screaming so that you can feel something. Guess what? That is a primal thing. If you need to get back, you can't even get to the breath, and you need to get back to the primal feeling. I'm sick of all this stuff. I don't want to be the victim. I don't want to be siphoned. I want to know who I am. I want to feel my heart. I want to feel my gut. I want my brain to listen to who I am instead of what everybody tells me that I need to be. This is like a child, right? Right?
Yeah.
Children do this. They
Yeah.
throw fits.
Yes, they do.
Gosh darn it, stop telling me who I am. All these sequences, and I don't want to. Stop telling me how. Can I just flow? Yes, I think I made a point.
Well, Aundrea, listen, hey, I gotta say thank
Yes.
you. Thank you for sharing those wonderful
Yes.
insights. So
Yes.
helpful, and what a wonderful conversation that was. And I guess I got one more question for you. What if you had to sum this all up? If you wanted to leave our listeners with some key points for our conversation today, what would those be? The key takeaways for the listeners.
Yeah, trust in your own beauty. I hear so clearly, trust in your own beauty, and the beauty lies with being curious and feeling and asking the questions like a child that is within, at least for this particular thing. Do what you need to do to be inspired back to curiosity about who you are, to bring it in. And the breath, like we said today, this is perfect for your people for this podcast. Bring it back to the breath. You don't have to sit. You probably found this out when you were doing the breath work. You can be in active meditation, right? You can be in active meditation, walking. If you can't sit and you can't turn off breathe and use that mind to ask yourself questions. There is a way to be able to go deeper from somebody that's just starting out to all the way advanced. It will bring in clarity beyond belief, and then connect with the breath and light, colors, inspired. Start getting your creative juices and your imagination flowing again. And then all of this stuff and everything just starts to come back online. It's natural. It's whole for us. So
Thank you. Hey, and if the listeners wanted to get in contact with you, where could they go to learn more about you?
VitalityUnleashed.live, baby. We've got an amazing community. We're just building. I actually shut down the website. I said, we got to have a community. We got to get people to support each other in their own power. So we just started that up. My marketer is amazing. He's also one of my best friends. The community, it's very reasonable. I think we have anything from $20 all the way to $80 a month. They get meditations with me. They get certain things and practices they can do daily. There's so many goodies in there. And sometimes you can just go on autopilot. And I teach people how to be able to feel, to be able to mentor within their own life, and how to feel vital again. This is my mission.
Excellent. Very good. And I'll be sure to leave
Yeah.
the links to that in the show notes. And listeners, remember, embracing your true self is a journey that is one worth taking, and one that leads to a life of purpose, fulfillment, and joy. Until next time, stay true to yourself and keep striving for greatness.